Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play of Fire Emblem Black Fang. Today we will be playing Chapter 17, Rigor Mortis. Chapter 17, Rigor Mortis. Naim, where are we going? He's here, Bramamond. What? One of the 8 legendary heroes still lives? That over there, is that? You. I know you. We had a text skip there. I didn't quite catch what that said. I'm going to chalk this up to magic and not dwell on the fact that I'm staring into my own likeness. Wise, it will save us crucial time. Bramamond has been watching from the shadows. Ah, Naim, you've done well. Yet, you will be called upon once more after the Rod of the World ceases. I serve the dark design. You're both suggesting there's some grand destiny at play? So what? I'm the chosen one? Give me a break. Take it easy, jackass. You're not the chosen one. You're just an important player in a story well beyond yourself. You, like many, have a role to play. Oh, and what's that? Of course you know of the Scouring. Well, yeah. Who started the war? The dragons, right? Well, he's not completely wrong. A dragon, yes. You're about to say William. William single-handedly instigated the largest war in world history? Laughable. William is one of many divine dragons, yet his power is unique. He is the Draconis Interitus. Draconis Interitus, a dragon of decay? Mankind believes that death is the end of life. But with death, new stages of life continue. The composition fuels new fire. William's divinity was granted to oversee this process, shepherding new life. His strength correlates to the rot he manages. A divine dragon of decay. In a moment of great resentment, he manufactured misunderstanding, distrust, and hatred between men and dragons. Finally, the flames he fanned erupted. Seem familiar? No. To what are you referring? Your conflict with the White Fang? It started with that ransacked village. Bandits under his authority. Your competition arriving in time to see your troop flee? Tch. His morphs are en route. Clear them and strengthen your bond. My bond? What? This tremendous manor holds many secrets. This is not something our spies have ever been able to surmise. William is thorough. Have any been lost during surveillance? Yes, though not many. Some reported to the king directly. Some returned only very briefly and changed. Changed? How so? Minor changes, darker features, snow-white skin. Our medics attributed it to the stress of the journey and trauma therein. So unfortunate. Careful, my lord. Something scurries. I'm not quite ready to return. Let us inspect further, but weapons at the ready. Alright, so we have Bramamond, the last of the living legends, and he has crazy stats. We have a bunch of morphs. We can show the description for Zephiel, the Crown Prince of Bern, capable and kind. He starts with these bases, and he comes with Slimlance, Elixir, and a Torch. Prince, I think, is maybe the original description from FE7. The living embodiment of nobility and might, and we also have Murdoch, sworn protector of Prince Zephiel. Comes with Brave Lance and Hand Axe, and these stats. Zephiel, despite having no swords with him, is A rank in swords, but D rank in lances. We have our promoted Nix Magus Chadwick. I don't believe I've showed this yet. The rare few to know the mysteries of time and space. And so yeah, the objective, that's not the objective. Here it says our enemy, but on the outside of there it says meet Bramawon. So we want to try to go meet him. You can't actually meet him until you've defeated all enemies that are currently live. I'm going to be trying to focus on training Chadwick and Zephyl for this. Okay, they cannot talk, and they cannot talk. Gotcha. I guess no matter what, Zephyl is in range of both of these enemies. Maybe I'll do this and that and start fighting this mage. We'll want, I think for now we'll want everyone's animations on. So here's Chadwick's new animation. Maybe they can't move and attack on the same turn, but this is not great given that Zephyl's boxed in now. I think I'll start with the soldier. So that's Zephyl's animation. I believe Murdoch's just a regular general animation. I don't want to aggro anyone else to come down here that I don't need to, because I'd like to give as much experience to Zephyl as possible. So yeah, I think I'll end the turn now. Oh, there's Zephyl's crit. I'm impressed that he got a crit with a 90% crit chance. Oh, this Armor Slayer has crit on Zephyl. Maybe in the interest of not dying. Yeah, even with 3% crit, that sucks. Also, can Zephyl wield... No, he's only DN Lances. He can't wield the Brave Lance. Yeah, Murdoch's just a basic general. That makes sense, because that would have been his animation in FE6 anyway. Yeah, I like how the mages just can't even damage Chadwick. Oh, I forgot to move Zephyl. Okay, no crit here. So he deals 9 damage, and you might have 5 plus 5, that's 10 minus 4, 6 damage. So yeah, it's safe to stand here. You don't have a ranged weapon. I just noticed the skeleton actually has experience in each of its weapon ranks, which is interesting. We can very slowly but surely kill this knight. Yeah. So this leaf... Oh, this is a leaf rather than a morph. So I guess the skeletons are all leaves. Spectre sentinels that serve William. Creature given life by supernatural powers. So all the skeletons are leaves and all of the non-skeletons are morphs. And given the weakness of these enemies, it's probably a little obvious that this is intended to be a chapter for giving experience to our newly promoted Chadwick and our new member Zephiel. I do wonder how you guys are feeling, how excited you are about all the new developments at the end of the last chapter. I remember being super excited when I was playing this my first time and all those developments occurring. I was very hyped to continue playing. Okay, how close are we to finishing off this night? Okay, we finished him off this turn. So once Zephiel makes it out of the room, we'll be able to heal him with Nime. So Zephiel's great at tanking these enemies either by dodging or with defense or resistance, but we can see he doesn't have much damage output yet. Okay, gotten him 2 level ups. I'll support on the next turn. How much would you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if that'll make the bishop move. Oh, the bishop will try to put Murdoch to sleep. Can support now. Your Majesty, your lance work is improving. Murdoch, I appreciate your praise, though I wonder if I would improve faster if you did not shelter me so much. I cannot learn from the few enemies you permit into my reach. You're filtering out the worthy. Am I? Perhaps I am. Though true, I do feel like I am better with the lance than before, I still feel swords better suit. Fortunate then that you will inherit Ekesax. Maybe that's a K sound at the end instead of how I pronounce it. Anyway, King of all blades. My father's sword. Yours as well. Is it true it was forged with dragon's blood? I have heard that. It does certainly hold magic. But the dragon's blood may have come later. I see. There is more to this legend, yes? I believe so. Hartmut forged the sword alongside a woman in the mountains. I'm not sure if that was in Bern or Ilia. The countries didn't yet exist. The woman was a mysterious figure. I've heard her described as a beauty, a witch, and even a girl. It was a scepter as she held it. but transformed when he gripped it. Right. The sword felt the intent of its master and took shape. The woman had known it would be used for war. She swore that for each fatal blow he landed, 10 years would be spent in darkness. Only when the time came, he didn't. Instead, his wife and firstborn son did. It was the second-born son who would become the King of Bern. A tragedy for the hero, but necessary. He made a great sacrifice to end the war. Perhaps, unless the war needn't have happened in the first place. Perhaps it was too late by then. Perhaps it will be too late for me as well. It may not come to using the sword, but if it does, I will understand the weight of such a weapon. Okay, I won't talk just yet. Maybe it doesn't matter if I talk now. Your Majesty Zephiel. Yes, I know, I'm not supposed to have wandered off on my own. But I am not alone, nor am I required to justify my behavior. I wouldn't presume to give you orders. You would at least entertain why you've decided to come down here? I have the impression that my father believes William to be an ally. I must understand what his true agenda is. Etruria and Bern have never been closer to allegiance than they are now. Why would one betray his home and risk such stability? Have you considered conflict itself may be his objective? To imagine one would sow conflict for its own sake? To what ends? Jonas suggested that he may have been reaping lost souls, adding their spiritual strength to his own. Can such things truly be done? Mankind fought the Scouring as one. Our victory was a commitment to end war and create an era of harmony. What, you don't believe that? I am a mercenary fighting wars daily on a smaller scale. Besides, the Scouring was waged centuries ago. Who knows what really happened? History is written by the victors with intent to justify their hegemony. Is such cynicism commonplace among my citizenry? Let us continue. You have something you must do here? Yeah, you may have a chance to get a primary source on those questions of yours. Head up the stairs and talk to the figure at the top. What did he mean by that? Okay, not in range. And, oh, he doesn't have any weapons. So that's safe for him to be there. Oh. Well, that's not great. You're level 6. The bishop's gonna give a lot of experience, I think. I might prefer to use the Brave Lance. Maybe not. No status staves to take the sleep off. Three more turns of sleep. I'm just gonna wait this sleep out. Alright. Oh, you can't even deal damage to me. Right. I do not know if it matters who I talk to Bramamond with. You are not one of the phantoms? Well met, Blood of Heartmut. You've come far to attend this moment. Yet I fear you have much farther still to travel, many paths into sorrow. What is this trickery? This illusion is uncanny. I was the ally of your ancestor. Your men refer to me as Bramamond. Bramamond? You play with my naivety. Bramamond lived a millennia prior to our age. Blood of Heartmut, you needn't concern yourself with my presence. This point of inflection is a mere prelude to your charted fate. Journey with Chadwick. Efface this world of this Draconis inheritus. This respite shall set in motion hope for the one still brutalized by his calamitous scouring. One brutalized? Someone is yet suffering scars of the scouring? Fear not, you will find her. Though pain will precede and pain will follow. My pain is irrelevant. For one to have suffered the length of hundreds of lives, I cannot allow this. How do I help her? Seek your inheritance. Seek Ekisax. I have such a hard time pronouncing that. Then you will see. Draconis inheritus? Interitus. Is that Count Gloucester? Okay, and then Chadwick can speak, but before I do that... It's so strange. A living legend stands before me, and looks identical to me. Don't read too much into it. The legend is long dead. You even take on my mannerisms? Well, yeah, the man you know as Bramamond. His human life ended, but his will lingers in the cosmic aegir. This temporary form is your bridge to his will. I understand most of the words you said, but I don't understand the mechanics. How does a spirit removed from its form exhibit agency on the material world? Such things are possible, not simply to exist without form, but out of time. The dark, the oldest magic, is intrinsically linked with time. It is the structure that scaffolds all energy and opportunity. To commune with the dark is to find passage within it. Not to impose one's will on the material, but to understand its course. This doesn't inspire courage. It suggests all things are predestined if one can simply read the code. Yeah, I can see how you'd say that. But you have felt it. Bramamond didn't choose you, you did. What? When you first let the dark in... That! Don't you dare! Before this is done, you'll need to come to terms with your loss. Your weakness is also your greatest advantage against William. In any case, as Luke would say, get out there and break bones. I don't know about the rest of you, but that comes across as quite vague to me. 9 plus 14 minus 13, so 10 damage. So he should survive. Oh, 5 damage. Maybe I calculated something wrong. So that's 5 damage, and all... Oh no, I was looking at the hammer one. That hammer one has the might of 14. This one has the might of 8. So that explains the difference there. Is the hammer strong against... No, the hammer is not strong against Zephiel, but it's strong against Murdoch. Okay, another crit. I've already forgotten how much damage that was, but I am a little worried about him dying, so heal him. Well, he should be able to survive all of them, I believe. Yeah, 10 damage, so if they all hit, he'll still have 2 health. Though then he could die from the poison. To raise weapons against me is pointless. Once the field is clear, consult with each other. Oh, I think this quote is supposed to be for when we quote-unquote attack him. Then let us confer. So no one can hurt Bramwon because he's like super strong. Okay, I believe this guy can't deal quite enough for him to die. And I don't think the poison deals 4 damage, let's hope it doesn't. Please only 2. Oh, or you can just heal. Alright. So I think this guy will prioritize the green unit again because it's green. And then this one will attack Zephiel. We're getting so many crits for only a 9% crit chance. Now we're actually completely safe because the leaf will only attack me. Well, not completely safe because it could have hit us when we attack it, but still. And then one more. Alright, place is clear. So you're wondering what comes next. Indeed. Fair enough. Chadwick, you will need to take your army to Nevada. To William's home. Apologies, but isn't this his home? Now, perhaps. But William once housed a library in a village of Dragonkin. You'll need to find the hidden city of Arcadia. Here you will learn much about the poison he has sown onto Alib. Arcadia? A bedtime story, no? Seems like more and more of these are turning out to be real. It doesn't matter if you believe me. You will go, and the reason has just arrived. Upstairs. What? Chadwick, enemies upstairs! Bramamond? Ah, Legault, from the Dragon's Gate. You two know each other? And what is this about enemies? Keegan! Gah, danger, enough. You alright, kid? Cryptus, are you... Guess I blew my chance to escape. Couldn't let you die, though, not for nothing. Hannah, he needs help. I'll be fine. Something else creeping down there. Show yourself, you twat. It is I. You again. How many times do we need to kick your ass, Vic? This is especially funny from the time we've killed him twice in that port chapter. Brave of you to face us alone this time. Is this a suicide mission? Vic, are you alright? This hoser crying? You've killed my brother and shamed me. Again and again shamed me. Yet on my knees I plead to you. Ellen is cornered, trapped under a library in Nevada. Your companion William seeks to slaughter him like a caged animal. The best man I ever knew, like livestock. Chadwick, I beg, here on my knees I beg. If you have any love left for our friend, I humble myself for your aid. To turn to you of all people, I wouldn't if I had recourse. Please. What do you think, Chief? Vic, you are too proud for treachery. Am I wrong? You are. I would resort to anything, including deception, to avenge my kin. Yet in this moment you can trust me. Only my love of Alan supersedes my thirst for vengeance. I will not undermine or play theater for such a grave matter. Guy's a punk ass, but I don't think he's lying. Me neither. This would be easier if you were. I swear to you, I am not playing a ruse. I am aware, I am still considering killing you. We will talk soon and I will ask something of you. Pray that you have the wisdom to comply. Well, it's not as bad as it could have been. He alright? Yeah, should be okay. Cryptus, we've brought a friend of yours. Cryptus? Vic, fear not, the Black Fang didn't cause me this harm. One of William's scepters aimed for the boy. Couldn't let things play out that way. Gentlemen, long time no see. You're all looking old and exhausted. Legault, the hurricane lives? Please, please, call me Typhoon. Mr. Hurricane is my father. As an outside observer, I hoped to put in my 2 cents about all this. It seems pretty clear now that the White Fang and the Black Fang have shared ideals. Your squabbles have been manufactured by a third party. Perhaps we could put aside old grievances for now? What do you all say? I am willing to extend this offer as well. It would be remiss not to accept. For now, fine. Wunderbar! Perhaps Luke has saved me some of that ale then. A toast! I guess it's about time we all get up to speed. Tell me what you know about William. How does the White Fang factor in? Vic and his brother-in-law, Count Reglay, have had suspicions about Count Gloucester for some time. It was really more Pent and Ellen. They had both met and learned from Athos in Nevada. Athos described his friend learning forbidden magic in Arcadia. Magic involving reversing decomposition and defying life's order. That's Nurgle, right? Precisely. Athos implied that this was divine dragon magic. Draconic Interitus. Nothing. Anyhow, Pent connected the dots after spending time in Nevada recently. He visited the library where Nurgle and William had their fated meeting. I believe there is a lair beneath the archives. Alan is there now, and William aims to bury him there. Rest tonight. Tomorrow we set out for Nevada. And that's the end of chapter 17. Next, I will be playing chapter 18, Liver Mortis. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.